talk a little bit about clean room. Clean room has been the buzzword in the digital industry for some time now. But to understand clean room, let's understand Google, which we all know about. Google collects data. That's not a secret. But how do they collect data? There are two things that Google does well. One is their platform data, and the other one is from their network. The first part, the platform data. We all have Google Gmail IDs, which we use on multiple sites like YouTube, like Google Search or Gmail itself. Now, using these platforms allow Google to collect data based on our email IDs. Now, there's a second form of data collection. As you know, Google allows for a lot of free tools out there. Google Analytics being one of the most important ones. Every site which wants to track their user analytics uses some or the other form of analytics, but being free, Google Analytics therefore becomes one of the most used options. The moment they take those pixels and put it on their site, the moment they take the Google Analytics pixel and put it on their site, Google can therefore track users based on those cookies. Now let's say I am a Gmail user. Every time I open Gmail, as you know, the sessions don't end, there is a cookie there. Similarly, Google drops a cookie. Let's say I am visiting a site, bbc.com or a College Times, and Google will drop a cookie even there. Now they are going to compare these two cookies and understand that I, Devsena, who is also a Gmail user, who consumes X amount of videos, also watches news on these particular sites. So now they have a complete persona about me as an individual. Then they create personas, anonymizing this data and using it across this generic profile, which is female, aged between 35 and 45, is interested in videos and in news, etc. So as you see, Google now knows me as a user. A lot of companies out there would want to do this with their users. For example, if you are a huge group and you have multiple different properties under you, you would want to know if the same user is buying groceries or using entertainment services, buying movie tickets, buying books, all those details, right? That's where Clean Room comes in. Clean Room allows these companies to use these data sets, create a profile from these data sets. So, if a loyalty card was used in groceries, in movies, in entertainment parks, so now you know that it's the same user who is moving from one business to the other. At the same time, it might be based on a credit card because they have transaction data. So you are able to create a persona of these users. These are your own users. Now, using that persona, you can push different products across your business chain. This also becomes important the moment you want to monetize this data set for other brands. Monetizing would mean you take your data set and then you bring in brands from outside to use this data to target your users, right? Now this is where Clean Room becomes very important. You are not going to give out your data to any of the DSPs outside. So you are going to create one ID that allows you to target these users without giving away any information about individual users. There are multiple clean rooms out there, Snowflake, LiveRamp being some of those most used ones in the region. But to break it down, they are trying to mimic what Google does at scale. That's it. Do not be confused about a clean room. it is easy to understand, break it down, understand exactly what it is trying to do and what you are trying to gain out of it. Thank you.